In the lush forest of Verdant Grove, there lived an ant named Arcus. Unlike any other ant in the colony, Arcus possessed an extraordinary sense of adventure and a keen intellect. While others would follow the paths laid by their predecessors, Arcus always sought new horizons. One fateful day, as the colony went about its routine, a menacing rumble echoed through the forest. Arcus, ever curious, followed the source of the noise and discovered, to his horror, an enormous army of invading insects marching toward Verdant Grove, intent on conquering and devastating the land. With the colony's future in peril, Arcus quickly scurried back to inform the queen. The ant colony, although hardworking, was no match for the sheer numbers and might of the invaders. Many ants panicked, but Arcus's quick-thinking mind began to hatch a plan. Instead of frantically preparing for a doomed defense, Arcus proposed an unusual strategy to outsmart the invaders. He shared his plan to create a maze, a series of intricate tunnels and traps that would confuse and eventually trap the invaders. Inspired by Arcus's bravery and clever thinking, the queen agreed and rallied the colony to execute the plan. Days turned to nights as the ants worked tirelessly under Arcus's guidance, transforming the forest floor into a complex labyrinth. Finally, the day came when the massive wave of invaders reached Verdant Grove. To the invaders, who expected an easy victory, the ground looked deceptively ordinary. Arcus watched anxiously as the first wave of invaders entered the labyrinth. They quickly found themselves disoriented within the maze, falling into hidden pits and facing dead ends. An eerie silence fell as the invaders' confidence waned, and fear took hold. As the ants' traps ensnared more and more of the invaders, commotion and chaos erupted among the enemy ranks. Realizing they had severely underestimated their tiny opponents, the invaders began retreating in disarray. Cheers erupted from the entire ant colony as the invaders fled. The queen, filled with gratitude and pride, honored Arcus in a grand ceremony. Arcus's name became legend, his story a testament to the power of wit and courage. From that day forth, the inhabitants of Verdant Grove lived in harmonious peace, forever remembering the ant that stopped an entire army.